Guy's name?
Jack McNamara.
Who were you talking about? The other guy, though.
Oh, Kenny Larney, you never met him.
No.
Well, Kenny was part of the group. I belonged to the Celts with all the guys, Stafford, Tom O'Neill, and all the McMillans and so forth, Binghams. All we were it was called the Celts because it was an Irish club. And me and the Eggerts, the owned a gas station there. We were the only Frenchmen in the club.
I was gonna say you're nowhere near being Irish, are
We had
you?
jackets and all.
That's funny.
This was after the war. Yeah, after McMillan's war. Well, then we had this other one that we started a big fight that night over at the dance hall.
You remember what you were fighting over?
Well, yeah, it was a place where you went and you danced with the whore for $10 or $5 or $2, whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And this idiot, I can't think of his name now, but he was sort of an asshole type guy anyhow. He went out there and started saying, Wimpy Wellesley didn't. Said, they pushed him and Wimpy said something to the bouncer. And the bouncer said something. Wimpy struck the guy, and the next thing they know, they pull out guns and they start shooting. Well, me and Tom, I get his last name, we had to run out the front door. The guy beat us. Well, hit Tom over the head with the shotgun, but he missed me. But we had to go to what they call walk-in clinic to get Tom's ear patched up. I had blood all over my suit coat from him.
Was this in Chicago when you did it?
No, this was out in the suburbs, way out Archer Avenue. Yeah. It was a diamond dance place. It was run by the mob, Oh, yeah.
How old were you?
It wasn't that time.
How old were you?
Probably 26, 27.
You were a rebel back then.
Well,
Where were you living though? Like, were you living at?
I was married then.
Oh, you're married to Mom then?
I was married. She kind of got married when I was 20.
Oh shit. Well, I guess I should have known that, but I didn't know you guys were that young when you got married.
Like 20 years. My grandma had to sign my because I wasn't 21. She had to sign my driver's license, my wedding.
Oh shit. So, did you ever tell Mom about that? Oh God. That's the only time you almost.
We had a group that called Bridgeport, where Mayor Daley lived, and they decided to fight one night with us. They came to one of our clubs, and this kid Fluff, I'll never forget his first name, but I'm going to remember his last name. They broke his wrist, but they had guns, and they were going to come over, and we beat the shit out of them over at Kellogg's Cigar Restaurant there.
Who were the guys that you were with? You remember? How many guys were you with?
When? Which one?
The one you just told.
Well, that one was just, we were all high school. We were in high school then.
And they brought guns and you guys were in high school?
Oh, yeah. Well, it was that game. In order to belong to their gang, you had to kill an animal like a cat in the alley or something. It was two different. We were Brighton Park, they were Bridgeport. Bridgeporters were married, they all lived, and it was right next to Brighton Park. And it was a gang fight.
You were in a gang?
There were gangs.
Oh, I was going to say, were you in a gang?
Well, you could call us a gang, but our
But they were all the buddies that you hung around with.
Well, the Celts were all World War II vets.
Celts,
all the Irish, but yeah. But the others were all guys from high school.
Did your friends have a gang name?
No, we didn't. Oh, I know. We had Celts was a club. We met in the basement of the McMillans. They had like 12 kids or something. Binghams had 11 kids. Tom O'Neill come from a family of about 4 or 5 kids. And the Eggerts, well, they had 3 boys. John, George, and Billy.
migrants to seek asylum if they enter
But,
the U.S. illegally.
I know we had a club or a gang, you might call it. It was over at the Cliff Joint, Uncle Cliff.
But a federal court
And we'd hang out at this one tavern, and Kellogg's was in it.
However,
It's Cliff. Oh, that's Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff,
And while that may not sit well with
we're going over on 4th Street.
top issue for voters, especially
Okay?